Pick the metric that most closely represents the usage of your product. For a company like Facebook and Instagram, for example, the single most important metric is active users. To measure growth at such a company, we could pick one of several active user metrics, such as daily, weekly, or monthly active users, all of which are typically correlated. Choose based on the expected usage of your product. For example, if you expect the product to be used once per day or more, select DAU as your top-level metric. If instead you think the product will be used only on a weekly basis, e.g., when searching for specific restaurants, businesses, etc., then choose WAU. One of these three, DAU, WAU, or MAU, is a top-line metric for most consumer companies. Do not be afraid to change the metric if you need to. This can lead to trash, but it is better to change to a metric that accurately reflects your mission than to move the wrong metric. Ideally, you will put in the time and effort upfront to make sure you begin with the right metric, but if you must change it, do so sooner rather than later. Choose a simple metric that connects to your drivers. Let's say you are looking to increase new user acquisitions. You send emails to potential customers, and a fraction of them visit your landing page. A smaller group of users then sign up, and an even smaller group became active users. From these numbers, we can create a simple framework to think about the problem of user activation. You can increase the total number of users who activate by increasing any of the four terms above. For example, if you see the largest drop-off among people who visit the site but do not sign up, it may make sense to set the percentage of site visitors who then sign up as your metric to move. Avoid ratios. If you click-through rate is what you really care about, see if you can instead measure the number of clicks. However, this isn't a hard and fast rule. There are many examples of companies that successfully use the ratio as the metric that matters. Consider countermetric if needed. In the eBay example above, useful countermetric include the number of unique items sold and unique inventory listed. If such countermetric remain flat and decrease, then may indicate you are drifting from your mission. To address this, you could set an explicit goal that this countermetric not decrease. In eBay's case, the primary GMV metric would remain in place, but the countermetric would allow the company to maintain checks and balances in a complex environment.